My only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe. Can you imagine the shape you have to be in to deport black people?
Hey everyone, let's talk about this Asian American comedian who attacked an African American community and tried to ridicule them. He claims that he has seen a lot of pressure being directed against all minorities in the United States by ICE, and that we would also like to see that pressure directed against African Americans, questioning why these people can't be deported and reducing the crime rate in the United States. Well, let's analyze this episode. Leave your opinion in the comments and let's watch the video.
I'm a huge comedy fan. I think comedians should be hardcore. I think their jokes should push the line. I think their jokes should be raw and unfiltered. But there's always a difference between a great comedian and somebody who's just being sexist, racist, or homophobic. And that doesn't get you anywhere with those groups. You're literally offending.
My only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe.
Hans Kim is an Asian comedian who always makes black people the butt of his joke, but it's just not funny. When you ask yourself why black people say we have no allies in this country, and why we have always known that Asians have always been racist towards us and they've always aligned with whiteness, here's what we're talking about. Everything he's saying, he believes. It's not a joke. It's not a little jokey joke he put on stage.
I'm glad that the new Little Mermaid is black, because the water is the one place that I'm not afraid of black people. Look at me, mommy, I'm a little mermaid. LaQuisha, no! What, is she gonna wear a shower cap for the whole movie?
And the majority of his audiences are white. You have an Asian man talking about black tropes and stereotypes to a white audience, and they're all fucking eating it up. And when you look at the history of Asians and black people in this country and the way Asians have always profited from the black dollar, lived juxtaposed to us, but have always treated us worse than themselves and treated us the way that they think white people want us to be, at the bottom of the bottom in this country.
These are his top 3 least favorite minority groups. Starting with number 3.
Sri Lankans.
We were really concerned you might just drop the N-word right from the top there.
Native Americans. Poor and dirty.
Least favorite minority group, according to Hans Kim, is
The blacks.
I see a lot of people that are shocked by this. I'm not shocked. I've always known how Asians are in America, and they always want to assimilate to whiteness. They think they're white, and they're always reminded that they're not white, and they never listen to what black people have to say about our experience as the original people of color, black people in this country. I just think it's funny that his whole shtick is to talk about black people, and it's not funny. You're just not funny. I saw another creator on here today. He had a great analysis about how things are funny and not offensive. He brought up Rush Hour. The jokes between Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, while they heavily leaned on being black or being Chinese, they were actually just about each other, and they were always in the joke. So it was funny because they were trying to understand each other, and it was presented in a way that was palatable for both the Chinese audiences and the black audience. But this shit right here, you're in a room full of all white people, or majority white people or Asians, laughing at black people at racism. We can do better.
My only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe. But I understand, can you imagine the shape you have to be in to deport black people?
Did y'all feel all that hate? That was not a joke. That was just hate. Because there's nothing funny about wishing harm on another community. It's nothing funny to wish that harm comes to another community. The Black Americans in the audience were not laughing, and this man clearly is not living up to his stereotype of being smart, because there's no such thing as an undocumented Black American. Black Americans cannot be deported. And he want to talk about crime. Let's talk about the massage parlors, right? All that human trafficking, all that sex trafficking. Where do you think the terms came from? Me love you long time. Human trafficking, sex trafficking. Maybe ICE need to pay K-Town a visit. Maybe ICE need to pay Chinatown a visit, because I'm pretty sure they could save a lot of kidnapped women, a lot of women that's being trafficked from these industries. So it's funny how, you know, nobody wish harm. The Black American community never wish harm on another community, but the hate is always out there towards Black Americans. No one's even thinking about Asians, right? And you have this joke. What about the ICE jokes? The people who's rounding people up, right? Then Trump said like 80% of ICE agents was like Latino or something like that. What about the jokes towards the Latino community that's actually rounding y'all up, right? Man, the hate is real. There's no allies.
Man, listen, I don't know if y'all seen that video, right, where this Mexican guy was like, well, how come they're not deporting black folks? Why black folks are not getting arrested and all this extra shit, right? And I just think that video was kind of funny, because obviously this guy don't know the history of America. Obviously he don't. And ICE would have no reason to deport black folks simply because a lot of us that are actually citizens of America, we were born here. We've been here since day one. This is actually our home and our land. We would not have a reason to be deported anywhere else. Like that, it makes no sense. Like seriously, these folks is really crashing out and blaming black folks because ICE ain't bothering us. Like that's crazy to me. Like y'all need to handle y'all business. Don't put the blame on us, because we ain't doing shit. Like for real, bro. Like y'all mad because y'all in the country illegal and they trying to get y'all ass back to where the fuck y'all came from. But y'all up put blaming the shit on black folks. Like we doing some shit to y'all. This is a prime example why we need to stay out of this bullshit. Let them folks handle their own business and we just sit back and relax. Because obviously this is not our fight anyway. Like seriously, I thought that video was funny, because why would ICE be deporting black people when majority of us as black folks is from America? We were born here. So why would they deport us? That makes no sense. But hell, I'm just saying, what the fuck do I know?
It seems like other, you know, deeply melanated black people are really, really fucking upset that Black American citizens exist. Like ones that were actually born here, that have a lineage here. Like I keep seeing videos of them saying, oh, you're next. And shouts out to Leo. I saw his video where he was responding to, I'm guessing she was a Caribbean, saying your president doesn't like you. Y'all gonna be back picking cotton. He gonna get y'all out of here next. And it's like, he literally said that we built this country. He literally said that the birthright citizenship was for the descendants of slaves. Chattel slavery. Y'all are so butthurt that we cannot be deported. Then they were like, oh, because when it's time for y'all to get out of here, y'all ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Get out of where? Where they gonna send me? Georgia? South Carolina? Y'all do know that a lot of us literally still to this day own land in this country. And the ones of us that don't know that we do, we're taking the proper steps and we're going through the proper channels to reclaim our ancestors' land. Y'all maybe y'all don't know that, but it's so ignorant to keep assuming that we are all immigrants. Y'all are really jealous that we can't be deported anywhere. Y'all are really, really jealous. It's envy at this point, because what else is it? We don't do anything to you people. Nothing. We welcome y'all. And it seems to be backfiring that we all thought that we were all one just because we share the same hue of complexion. And I know I'm continuously making the same types of videos, but it's like, I keep seeing y'all making these videos talking about y'all, and then y'all always trying to attack slavery. Y'all always trying to attack as if on the Caribbean. Child, I could get into so much that's going on y'all's islands and in y'all's countries to this day in 2025. Y'all are just so fucking envious. Then there was this girl that was like, oh, if everybody has an issue with Black Americans, then maybe it's Black Americans. If everybody doesn't like you. No, that's not true, because we literally do not start. We do not do anything to anybody. We literally welcomed everybody that came to this country. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Like, I saw a girl saying Brooklyn belongs to the Caribbeans now. New York belongs to the Caribbeans. And it's like, we still exist out there. And the reason why y'all were able to successfully migrate and set up shop is because we supported y'all. We thought we were all kinfolk. I've had plenty of Caribbean friends to this day that I love and I've supported. I've supported businesses, I've patronized restaurants, shops, and everything. While y'all just literally, not all of y'all, but some of y'all just have this disdain, this hatred for us for no reason. And I think it's really envy that we cannot be deported. There's this deep-seated envy, like a hatred, because we are American. And a lot of y'all fight and strive so much to come here when we were born here. And yes, we've had our hardships and our struggles, and we still fighting and we still thriving, but we are a very, very successful group of Black people in the world globally. Our impact, the things that we've innovated, our inventions, the things that we've created, it's undeniable. Ain't nobody really fucking with us like that. Even the poorest of us that live in the hoods, if we compare our hoods to y'all's hoods, there's no fucking comparison. Y'all always want to compare y'all top 10% to our bottom 10. Let's go apples for apples. Living in a hood here is not even a marker to how much you make these days. It's very expensive to live in urban communities, especially in a tri-state in 2025. So that's not even a socioeconomic marker anymore. But anyways, I'm just tired of, like, leave us alone. Hang it up. It's relevance quick away.
The only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except Black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You can just give them more room to breathe.
And this is exactly why Black people stepped away from this fight, because at the end of the day, you could say that these are dark humor jokes all you want, but the truth is, every joke has a bit of the truth in it. And the fact that he said they're not going after Black people shows us not exactly that they're not going after Black people, but he wants them to harm Black people. He wants them to solely focus on Black people. The problem with this administration is that even though Black people blatantly said that they will go after all of you guys if you guys vote for this, right? People didn't believe it because Black people have been the sole target for so many years, and they were absolutely ecstatic for Black people to get something negative from this administration, not realizing that their oppression is tied into ours. So the truth is that even when people don't support ICE, right, their support solely comes from their group of people being hurt, not the fact that it's hurting everybody else. They would be perfectly fine if Black people were the sole targets. So many people would be perfectly fine if Black Americans were the sole target of ICE assaults and violence.
Man, what's going on TikTok? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. But check this out. Man, I noticed something with this deportation thing. I just couldn't figure it out. I said it in my video, but I just never thought about it. These people keep saying we're going to get deported, we're going to get deported, we're going to get deported. They projecting because we the only people that didn't immigrate here. We didn't migrate here. We not refugees to come over here. We not in the immigration system. We didn't have to pledge allegiance and denounce another country just to live here. We didn't do none of that. We not anchor babies. Our parents didn't come over here, didn't had us here. None of that. But they have. They have. And they hate that. They jealous of that. They jealous of that. Because number one, they thought they were going to be our replacement. They were working on that. I ain't gonna lie, they were working real hard to be our replacement. Then number two, they came over here to colonize us. But when they found out that Trump made it a way where we are emancipated people, we are children of slaves, we can't be deported. They hate that, and that bothers them. That jealousy and envy bothers them, because they already come over here with jealousy. They already come over here with envy. But Now they see we can't go nowhere. Now they want us to be scared with them. They want us to be scared of if we see an unmarked car drive past our house. They want our heart to be beating fast, you know what I mean? When we go to restaurants and we see ICE come take somebody, they want us to be scared with them. And we just out here popping fans, you know what I'm saying? Well, them fans, and we just popping fans, having fun, enjoying life, talking, trying to get our money right, trying to see what's gonna happen in the future. We ain't even thinking about ICE. We're not even thinking about being deported like they want us to be scared like them. They want us to be worried like them. You get what I'm saying? That, and I'm like, damn, bro, like they really are jealous of us. Not just the Africans and Caribbeans, the Mexicans are jealous of us. Cause they mad because they not part of the 14th Amendment. They not. There's a lot of white people not part of the 14th Amendment either. They jealous of that, bro. We can trace our family to the 1700s. Some people can go far back than that. And they don't like it. And they jealous of it. And they hate it. I know it burns them up. Like all the contempt, all the anti-blackness they say about us, the rhetoric, the stereotypes, all that stuff they spew. And that one thing they can't get is the citizenship like we have. We emancipated people and they hate that. Ooh, they hate that. That burns them up. That's why they doing these scare tactics on us. That's why they doing all these things, because they want us to be fearful, just like them, of being deported.
The only problem with ICE is that they're going after every minority group except black people. I mean, you're trying to reduce crime. You're just giving them more room to breathe. Can you imagine the shape you have to be in to deport black people?
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So comedian Hans Kim decides to make a joke saying that ICE is deporting everyone but black people. Everybody laughed. So this ridiculous joke pushes a narrative that black people are somehow exempt from a system that historically incarcerated us. So you really believe we're getting special privileges? And you wanna know the crazy part? This joke didn't even hold up because first of all, black immigrants are deported every year. Haitians, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, Africans. Did we forget? So if you found this joke funny, ask yourself why it was funny to you. Because if comedy has to rely on misinformation, it's no longer comedy, it's scapegoating.
So that's today's video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Thanks for watching, and peace out.